Hi! I wanted to go out today for doing this video, but the program has changed, the weather has changed, so waiting for my husband that has gone for some trip today. I will do this video here and join him for a walk after. So I am in the session, the Earth session about death, and it gave me some thoughts. First, Annie has written in the session that all that you create has to live, increase, and then die. And it gave me a lot of thinking about art, because it's some form of immortality, you know. I know that at some point what you have created will die, will disappear, with being not so beautiful, and that the old paintings and stuff like that has to be redone and repaired in the time. But it survives a lot of your life, and it's a kind of immortality of the thoughts, of the moment. It's quite uneasy a lot of time in my life to watch what I have done before, especially in my teens or early 20s, when it was a lot to express, get out my inner darkness, or not darkness, but pain and difficulties. And so watching them now is quite uneasy for me. I don't feel good about them. Other things feels better, like when I have stopped to just watch my navel and my pain and who I am and what I need, and when I have painted through the things I saw, the things I felt, you know, from the divine and the spiritual world and the astral world. It has been like a new life for my art, and now I can, with the time, visiting it and having no problems with it. So yeah, it feels good in a way that this present moment, like at this moment I am painting on canvas about a god and a goddess that are together in the same canvas, and it's a lot of thinking and a lot of creation. It's the drawing I have made, I think, 3 years ago, that is the inspiration of the painting. And then it's like coming back to some point, and I remember I was a lot inspired by the group band Omnia, pagan music at that moment, and I was really entering into my paganism, you know. So it's great to come, take this past moment and revive it, and giving it more depth and larger frame, and adding what I am now, and knowing that in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, I will be able maybe to see it, watch it, and remember, and maybe it will inspire some new people. Yeah, and when you believe that, when you see the old ancient art piece that have survived for like 10,000 years, and you can still see them and be moved by them, and it's impressive for me. So yeah, for me art is a way of getting out this cycle of giving all your energy and love to something that will die one day. For me it's easier to paint than to have a child, because it's not the same. Like the painting is something for me that will be safe after, not something that will suffer from the world. Maybe it will burn, maybe there are a lot of things that can happen, but it's not the same engagement, and the same way of seeing things. It's more like eternity. And about eternity also, um, I love that, yeah, Earth is not about grief, it's about transformation. And I have a lot of experience, I would say, in past lives, in my past lives, and maybe I have felt some future lives, and I have begun to remember really strongly past lives, and I was 19 years old and I am now 35 and I have worked a lot on them, like during 10 years. Now I am more smooth about it, not wanting to know, the names, the period, the place, the families, But it was really, really a great moment. And now I feel more that it's like a bead necklace, like in a spiral of beads. And I can't see or touch all the beads. I am more connected to the beads that are more like me, more in the same energy. I know that I can't touch, reach, understand all my past lives. And this in this is like more like when you read stories like fairy tales. Each time there is the end and it's a pause, and sometimes they live ever, forever happily, sometimes they have just died, but for me there's no between this. Living moments in the time are more like peace and the moment to recover and to understand what has happened and maybe engage in a new way, The moment when all the attachments, the links, the bonds, not all, but a lot of them go out, and yeah, it's more about peace and the end of all these moving things. And when you engage in life, you have to move, you have to deal with everything, to be responsible, just to live, not half living your life, just living your life. And when you're dead, you can breathe in a way and just understand. And yeah, like reading the book of your life from another point of view and understanding finally what you have done and the consequences and maybe the continuation of the story. So for me it's a good thing, and I can understand people that are very old and that are just praying for death, because at some moment I think that you have lived too much, there's too much in your head and in your body, and you just want to sleep a long sleep in order to let go all that. So meditation is a kind of death, sleep, and all these moments when you let go and understand and integrate what you have lived. But yeah, so for me it's good thing. And at the beginning of the sessions I was really angry against death and against destruction, because life seems so precious to me, like I have always had to fight to live, to survive. And so it felt really bad for me, the death thing, that it's so sudden and so easy to die when you look at the different ways to live. It's an effort to live, for me at least, and it's so easy to die. Just you stop breathing and you are dead. And yeah, now with all decision coming through water and grief and all this, I feel really better about death. And maybe also I have a sister, a half-sister that has died when I was a baby. I was 3 months old, and I have always lived with her death. And as my mother and me, we have great connections with dead spirits and angels or things like that. My mother is really more connected with angels. So we have always been connected with my sister, and I have become to know her more about her in the spiritual world than her in here. So, but a few months ago, she has like rebirthed on earth in another family, being a new baby, and I have felt that this, this heaviness on my heart has been kept away. Like she has given me what I needed to have from her, and she has gone in another life. And in a way, I have been able to go in another life too. Like not anymore being the sister that lives with the sister that has died, but we are now both sisters that I was living. And she has a new family, maybe sisters, maybe brothers, I don't know, but it's great to imagine her living now. And now I am not half in the dead world more, I am still a bit in the dead world and in this darkness, and it will be always now in my life. But I have come back a lot into the living world. And yes, it feels good, really good to be alive and be full of hope for all of us. So yeah, that was my thinking about death, that as a gift of sleeping and peaceful between two experiences that can be really crazy and all around like life can be. So yes, I hope you have been I won't be able to say it. I hope you enjoyed what I say and have a nice Imbolc moment, the reviving of the light, and I will maybe make a sculpture tomorrow about the night and the night spirit and maybe the death spirit, in like stopping it is in the past. I want to create something about it and renew for a new year of light. So have a nice day, my friends. Have a nice Imbolc and see you soon. I love you.